Today's video has to be one of the, would I call it, the most intimate videos I have recorded since I started recording videos. And the reason why I would regard this as the most intimate video that I've ever recorded is because I am currently recording without a script. I don't have any script planned out. I don't even know the things that I'm going to say in this video, but calm down. There's a message that I just want to pass across. There's a specific audience that this video is for, and so if you do not fall under this category, you might as well just move on to the next video on my channel, okay? Still stay on my channel. But anyways, I would say that today's video is for people that feel like what they are doing currently does not matter. People that feel like it's not like you're not doing anything. You are doing something. You have something that you're doing. You have something that you're pouring your time, your energy, your resources into. But at the same time, it's looking like it's not yielding anything. Like you're starting to feel like, am I wasting my time? And this is not because you started it 1 month ago, but let's say you are 6 months in, 1 year in, maybe even 2 years, okay, that long, and still you're not seeing any result. And it's like you begin to ask yourself, am I sure I'm not wasting my time? And maybe this has even been a trend for you, that okay, you say that you want to try something out, and then after a year or 2 years you're like, oh, you're not seeing anything, so you jump on to the next thing. If you fall under that category, calm down. Every video I record, there's no how I would ever record a video on this channel and it's about something I do not relate to. So calm down, you are not alone, and I really, really hope that everything that I say in this video helps. Now let's get right into it. Have you ever imagined a farmer, right? A farmer has a seed, okay? Maybe a couple of seeds, really. Maybe not just one, but a farmer has a couple of seeds, and then he goes to his farm, let's say his garden, right? He goes to his garden and he plants the seed in the soil, and he has to dig deep, because if you do not plant the seed, if the seed is not deep enough in the soil, then it's just going to be easily washed away, or it's going to dry up. All right, so let's say the farmer plants the seed, the young man plants the seed in the soil, and then he covers it up, he waters it, and then he goes, and then a week after, every single day, he waters the soil where he planted the seed. He does this for 1 week, he does this 2 weeks, 3 weeks, he does this for a month, he does this 2 months in, 3 months in, and he's like, what's going on? It feels like he's just wasting his time. I mean, we have a coconut tree in my compound. We have a coconut tree. There were actually 3 at the beginning, but with the way they grew, they could not grow beside each other because of how big the trees are. But I'm going somewhere, just stay with me. And so basically the farmer keeps coming months in, 6 months in, he keeps watering the soil where he planted the seed, but he sees nothing. What do you think the farmer is going to do? Do you think the farmer is going to give up? Now, there is a mindset that farmers have, because farmers understand that seeds take time to grow, and growth starts from beneath the surface of the soil, right? Growth starts from underneath. And so the farmer has an understanding that, okay, I do know that my efforts are not wasted, because every day I'm watering the seed, I am giving it the right nutrients or the right resource that it needs to grow, because sun is also shining on it, okay? And so that seed underneath the soil, as the farmer keeps on watering it, and then the seed gets nutrient from the soil, the seed begins to grow roots in the soil. The amazing thing is, the seed does not just grow roots in the soil and then all of a sudden, in 1 week time or 2 weeks time, there is a plant sprouting out of the soil. No, the seed takes time to grow roots really, really, really deep down into the soil before it now starts coming up, and then the farmer starts seeing the plant, and then it starts growing, and then it starts tending to it, it starts pruning, it starts really getting rid of the weeds, it starts, all this gardening. I am not an agricultural student, okay? all of that. So let's bring it back to real life now, okay? So let's say you started something, because everything you start is like a seed, right? So you started something. Let's say it's content creation, or let's say you started a business. You decided that you want to be an entrepreneur, you want to own your own business. So you started your business, right? And then 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, and you are investing a whole lot, putting in your time, your energy, your resources, and it's looking like this is not yielding, like this is not bringing forth fruit. I just want to tell you that you need to be patient, and you need to have a change of mindset, because every effort you are putting in now is you watering the initial seed that you have planted. And if you do not give yourself time, if you do not give you giving it time is not you saying that, okay, because I have planted it, then you're not going to water it. It's just gonna die in the soil. So you need to also still constantly show up, even though it looks like you are not getting any results, even though it looks like it's not yielding anything. You still have to show up consistently, okay? And I know this is hard. It's hard to keep showing up when it's like your efforts, you are not seeing immediate results. Social media has made it easy sometimes, and it has made it hard. You come online on social media and you see your age mates. They're, let's say you're in the content creation space, you're a content creator, you see your mates doing videos, they're going viral, and you're so consistent. Every single day you post a video, and it's like, what's happening? And if it's not content creation, let's say you decided to be an entrepreneur, you decided to start your own business, and then you come online and then you see an Instagram reel, because Instagram, they don't just show you reels of your followers. Random strangers will just be popping up on your timeline, and then you see a random video of someone that you do not know from anywhere on the planet, and the person is like, I started my business 6 months ago and I have gotten $1,000 in profits per month. I'm like, yo, get thee away from me. And let's say you just see that video of a random stranger, and then you begin to question yourself. Like, you're like, okay, if this person could get this in like six months, or if this person could get this in a specific time period, and you have been doing way longer than that, and you have been consistent way longer than they have, and you're like, Lord Jesus, what is happening? Like, what is the point? My darling, I'm here to tell you that there is a point. There is a point, because in as much as what you are doing might seem similar to what others are doing, and then what others are doing looks like it's yielding forth fruit than what you're doing, I want to tell you that you are different. First off, I mean, we are all different. We might be in the same field, but trust me, your work, what you put out there in your field is unique. It's not the same that another person is putting out, even though it's still the same field, it's still the same sector, it's still the same niche, whatever title it is. Really, it might look the same, but because it's coming from you, first off, that makes it unique, okay? First off, you have to have the mindset that that every seed a farmer plants, they all look similar, but every seed is unique on its own, okay? And that's why a farmer can plant so many seeds in, let's say, the same garden, and he tends to all of them, and they don't exactly start sprouting from the soil the same time, even though he planted them the same day. Do you understand? Just stay with me, okay? And so first off, I just need you to change your mindset that, okay, whatever it is that you're doing, it's a seed that you're planting, and you have to keep tending to it, just as the same way a farmer would not give up because he has not even seen, we're not even talking about fruits now. The farmer has not seen a plant sprout out of the soil, and he still goes ahead and he keeps watering and watering. I mean, if that is not crazy, I don't know what that is. Farmers are doing a whole lot. So just think of yourself as a farmer in your field. You are a farmer, okay? Stay with me. You do know that the strength of a tree is not actually in, let's just say we're farmers, because I'm going to be using a whole lot of analogy relating to plants and farming and all of that. So let's say the truth is, the strength of a tree is not actually in how sturdy the stem looks. The strength of a tree is in its roots. I'm sorry, if the roots of a tree or of a plant and not like deep into the soil, best believe that storm can just, come around and then it can get uprooted. Anybody can just come and pluck it out and then it's gone. And it takes time. It takes time for the roots to go deep into the soil. It takes time. So you have to be patient with yourself. You are building something from the scratch. Let's leave the farm now, okay? We're no longer farmers. Now we are architects. Maybe not architects, but like builders. Anyways, so let's say you are an architect. Maybe not an architect though, but like you have a building, a construction that you're working on. The first thing you do, what do? Do you just start laying blocks on the ground? You have to dig deep and have foundation, a sturdy foundation. I'm sorry, if the foundation of a building is not deep and strong enough, best believe that the wind can blow and all of a sudden you hear news that so building collapsed. Why? It wasn't built on a strong foundation. And it takes time. It takes a lot of resources for foundations of buildings to be built. Strong foundations, though, because some people can just say, let's just lay the foundation. And then, people don't see the foundation. So you don't really need to spend much time on it. And you just rush the whole process and, want to get to the point where other people can see. And then they start commending you that, oh, wow, this building is really nice. It's not about the compliments or the comments that other people say about the building. Or if the building is not easy, if it's not a solid foundation, I'm sorry, stuff can just come. Let's just say, I'm just joking, but let's say the Lord decides to send a flood, which I hope it doesn't, and then with the way the weather has been these days, I would not be surprised if a flood is coming. But let's be serious now. So let's just say a storm comes, and it's not even storm. Wind, breeze blow. All of a sudden you start seeing cracks. Maybe it's not even wind. All of a sudden you start seeing cracks in the wall. Why? The foundation has a problem. And you cannot start fixing. You keep trying to mend the cracks, but they will keep coming back. So you have to take your time, your resources, and ensure that the foundation of whatever it is you're building is solid before you continue laying the blocks. Okay, so yes, that's basically just what I want to say. What I want to say to you is, if you're feeling tired, if you're feeling like whatever it is you're doing does not matter, I'm here to remind you that it does. You're planting seeds, you're watering your seeds, you're tending to your garden, you are building something that needs a strong foundation, because a strong foundation can bear the weight of a really, how would I put this now? I wrote something. I went to get my journal. I wrote something in my journal that relates to this, that I wrote down so I could remind myself. I would read it out for you because it's you and we're friends and I love you and I want the best for you. So basically, you just need a solid foundation. So take your time. You're in your building phase. You're in your planting phase. This is just the beginning. Even though it's 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, calm down. Do you know how long it takes for the coconut tree we have in my house now? The roots they are not just deep into the soil, but they have gone so wide. Like you can literally see the roots of the coconut tree that we have in my house literally going outside the fence. They have spread so wide. The coconut tree is so sturdy because the roots are so deep into the ground. Do you know how hard it is to fell a coconut tree? Very hard. But anyways, we're no more farmers. We're back to we are back to being in our fields and being in our spheres of influence and our sectors. So let me just read what I wrote here. And what I wrote here actually has to relate with the word. I would also, if you're a Christian, I would drop a few Bible verses that you can go check out that really would help you build your faith. But yeah, let me read what I wrote here before I go. I said, fast-growing plants don't last. Growth starts beneath the surface. For a seed to sprout into a tree that bears forth fruit that remains, it needs to first grow its root system beneath the surface where no one sees it. Very little is happening above ground, but underground, roots are spreading deep and wide, like the coconut tree in my compound. I didn't write that though, but Once the root system is strong enough to support greater height, the tree begins to grow upward and outward. So you can optimize the growth of a tree, but you cannot bypass or shortcut the whole growth process. So here's what I have to tell you. This is what I told myself, really. Grow in obscurity first, be pruned and tested. It's a painful process, but your foundation has to be able to bear the weight of your future fruitfulness. Okay? Do you want me to say that again? Okay. Your foundation has to be able to bear the weight of your future fruitfulness. So anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope it helped you. If anything, I will come back to this video because I'm sure it helped me. Thank you so much for watching. If you have anybody that really is starting out something and they just need support, they need encouragement, you can send them this video. Thank you so much again. Like, share, subscribe if you haven't, and I would see you in the next video. Bye. Oh, before I go, let's say you're considering starting something and you are not exactly sure what it is you want to start, or you know what it is that you want to start, but you are scared of starting. I made a video on starting, which is basically you planting your seed. So I made a video on why and how you should go and plant your seed now, today. And I'll link the video right, like I'll tag it to this video and I'll link it in the description. Thank you so much. Bye.